Hold on. Okay, let me see. How's that? That's pretty good, I think. All right, let's see. Holy cow. Trying to get back there is kind of scary. All right. I really, the way that my TV was mounted is causing the problems. So, alrighty. Hi y'all. Let's make sure everything is good and we're live. Now that I got the camera thing working. Alright. I'm hoping it'll be a better view. That's what I'm trying to do. So when I'm working on the stuff, you can see it a little better. Alright, let's see. Yes, okay. Oh, thanks. Alright, so this is what we're going to be working with tonight. This is our sign. It says, when you believe beyond what your eyes can see, signs from heaven show up to remind you love never dies. Okay, so that's what we're working with. Let me... There. What? It's not going to show me comments and what I'm doing? I guess not. All right. So we're going to do a grapevine. This is actually for later. So I started with these new flowers that we have. Look at these. And I wanted something that was going to blend well with this. So I went to this sign, right? So it has the pinks, reds, and kind of burgundy colors in it, which this has. Okay, so first we're going to start by kind of attaching the sign. Then we'll make the bow and attach that. And then we'll kind of start from that. Okay. Casey, can you message everybody and let them know we're on? Where? Oh, there. Okay. I want to do here and like right up here. There we go. We're going to use bind wire because it's easier. I don't want to see it on there. There. Okay, now I can see. That was weird. I don't know why I was doing that. All right. We need our fan. So how are y'all tonight? Y'all doing well? I know I don't really need this much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay, so we're just going to put in our bind wire here. So I want to kind of go right through several layers using our weaving needle, because who doesn't love these? I love using the bind wire like this because it's so easy to sneak it in. Okay. when you're doing a sign like this, you need to kind of offset it and not have it like completely centered, because otherwise it's not going to sit right. So just move it over until you see where it's going to sit right, and then right there is where it's going to go. So you kind of see. Just pop it right in there. We're just using the same hole we always do. There we go. Put it in our little piece. And see how I just kind of fish it through? I want to do it twice because I just want to make sure it's going to stay on there. See how it sits on there well? If I go in the center, then it's going to bend in. So you really want to kind of do it at a little bit of an angle. Hey, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right, so our sign's on there. It's good. And we're gonna put, for balance, we're gonna put our bow right here. I want it pink. There's some pink. I'm sure I had some pink in here. This can't be all because that isn't gonna work. Hold on one second. Let me go get a pink. I thought I had one. Bella. All right, I got it. Okay. So our ribbons, I've got this one. This combines everything that's in our sign, and it's a combination of what's in our greenery. So this is going to be our focal ribbon here. And then I have this for the back and this for the front. Can y'all see okay? Is it a better view or a worse view? I could not get it to let my hand go. Okay. Alright, so we have the burgundy red. Alright, so this is kind of the dark burgundy red. I don't have any. Hold on. I think I do. No, I don't like that. Nope, we're just gonna have to do with this. All right. So let's do 28-inch tail. for the first one. Hey, Mama. Okay. Okay, we're doing 7 inches there. This tail, we're going to do like 14 inches. Okay. And that's probably going to be too long, but we'll see. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Hey, Dawn. Okay. This one, let's do 28 inches. Okay. Now we're going to do 2 at 6 inches. I want the bow to be big enough to offset the sign. We have a 12-inch sign, but I don't want it to be too large. Let's do maybe 14-inch tail here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, this, we're going to do a 28-inch piece. Like this, here. And then we're going to do a long one. Okay. 6-inch again. And short. So this one is about 10 inches. There we go. Okay. So we got our indention. Let's run it around the back. There we go. Let's get our fine wire here. These out in the middle. Okay, these go up, and we'll work on these once we get it in. There we go. What did I do here? Ah, there we go, okay. Why is that so much bigger? Hold on, let's fix that. This one? Yeah. There we go. Okay. There. Okay. Me and the Mevo. No, wrong way. Okay. Now let's see if we're going to be able to do this. I think we can. There. Okay. I want to make sure that you can see it. Yeah, okay. Because I'm putting some really large, tall things in this, I kind of have to have the stand. Okay. Let's get this put in. Right. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to take the wire after I tied it together and run it back through so I can make sure it's nice and tight. Then I'll just kind of tie it up behind the bow. There we go. Yeah, this, I think we're probably going to have to cut, but let's not deal with it right now. I tried to get mine to come, but tonight's a long night, so it's kind of long for her. Let's see, where's that other tail? Where is it? There's that one. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut some of those, but we'll do it. Alright, let me go through kind of what we have. So I got this at Carolina Pottery today. This is GPB 20308. So it's a bright pink. And the reason I got it is because of these, because of that. I have two of these. All right, this is FB 189677. FB 189677. These are, I have two of them. Then I got this. Can you see that? This is 40-inch wildflower branch. It's 136147. So 136147. Okay, and then I got two of these. This one doesn't have a number. Maybe this one does. Nope. It just has the barcode. Alright, then I got two of these. These are like giant eucalyptus, I believe. Yep, Real Touch Eucalyptus Spray. It's MTF 23822. Okay, and then this. I love this. This is Italian Ruscus Leaf Spray, 36 inch. And it is PSR 247. PSR 247. This came from Carolina Pottery. Carolina Pottery. Carolina Pottery. Carolina Pottery. This is also a Ruscus. No, this is the swirl with fern. I thought I grabbed the Ruscus. I might have to go out there and find that. Okay, and then I have one of our pink leaf sprays. All right. This is FG571938. All right. So we're going to start with these here. We're going to put one, at least two up here. Yep. And I don't know if we're going to put one or two at the bottom. So I have 4 of these. Okay, these can be bent. So you can see I was playing with it in the store. Making sure it could be bent so it would do what I want it to. One is going to come down here for sure. Yep, I think we're probably going to use 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, like this. And I'm going to put one here. Let's put this one maybe there. I might have to put it higher up. Let's see. Hold on, I want to get the placement before. I do too much. There we go. Might even need to move y'all up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So these are going to be really tall, but that's what I want. I think we're going to put. Okay. This one I need to cut more. Alright, so we'll start with this one. There we go. This one I have bent over more. Put it about right there. Yes. Okay. Make sure you work it in to the grapevine. I want it to be a little bit straighter. There we go. There we go. There. Okay. A couple of pieces came off, which is good because we'll use these kind of in the front here. Okay. So one right in there. Okay. And then one right in here. All right. Okay, so when we do this, we've got to balance it out at the bottom. So now we need to take one for the bottom. I want to take this piece off. Okay, like this. So this is how you're going to balance it out. Okay. Alrighty. And then the other one, I think I want to put right in here. Okay. Alrighty. That's good. There we go. So you see how we have kind of the little established. You could put even more, like put some here, here, but I got some other pieces that I thought would do well doing that. So we've got this. I don't know if I want to keep these together or spread them apart. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to take this baby one out here. Now, let's see what we got. That is longer than I want to go out to the side. So let's trim that off. Okay. So I just cut the one. Okay. I want to put one in here. There we go. This little one I'll start to put on the side. So we're establishing our line here. Right, so what that means is our flowers can't go farther than these. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. It's hanging at the end of the table. So we cut off, I'm going to cut off these two. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I might have to pick that one if it doesn't want to stay up. here. There. For right now, I'm going to roll these up just to kind of get them out of the way. I'll come back to them. Makes it too difficult for me to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to roll them up and then we will work them in a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I can see a little better. There. Okay, yeah, better. Okay. All right, so we are going to put cut these off. So we need to pick out our biggest flowers. Okay, these are the biggest flowers right here. I'm saving these two for when we need them. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I might put, let's see if I'll put one or two up here. No, I just want to put one. All right. Okay, so one big flower right up here at the bow. Okay. Okay. One flower down here. So it needs to be balanced, but it doesn't have to be in the same spot. Let's see, one here. There. Okay. We need smaller one up here. There. So we've got a little triangle. Look how cute those little ones are. I think I want to put these little ones right up here. These are cute. Okay. Do I have my moss in here? Hold on one second. Thought I had my moss in here. Okay. Okay, Bella, I'm coming right back. Alright, so we've got a bag of my moss here because, okay, right back here where I want to put this flower, it keeps like sinking through. So I'm going to stuff a little moss in there, and then it'll stay where I want it. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got 2 of these. Let's see, turn that around. Yeah. Okay, I want to put one down here, like right in here. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, look how cute this thing is. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. I want to put this one like in here. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's gonna look cool. Okay. Hey, Susan. No, a little bit further down, like there. This one, sometimes you get really dense grapevines and sometimes you get very loose grapevines. This one seems to be kind of loose. Loosey-goosey. Okay. All right, so now I need put one. Let's see if I want to put one right here. Okay, and then one right there, maybe. Let's see if we'll be able to see it. No, I don't like that. All right, let's do this. Let's put this one here. Okay. And then this one down in there. No, I still don't like that. Hold on, let me figure out where I want to put this one. So when I'm putting in flowers, I don't want them to be bunched up together, so I'm going to make sure they're not right in the same area. So you want to spend a little time just making sure they aren't, no, a little bit further down, I think. You don't want a direct line. See, that's a direct line. I don't like that. There we go. Okay, now this one. Can go down in there. Okay. There. So we have another triangle. Okay. It started at 6:15, and yeah, she was supposed to. Did she not send out? I think the notices are on. I don't know how she notifies. I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask. All right, so we've got this pink. This is a filler. This is a filler. This is a filler. That's pretty. I know for sure I want to use these 2 or 3 long dangling pieces. Okay, and then some of these. This looks kind of like a, looks like an azalea. I don't know if it says what it is. No, but that's kind of what it looks like to me with these leaves. There we go. So this has like one with a flower, and then we have a little set of leaves. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go in between the florals that we already have in there. Okay, so this one's going to be short. Right in here. Okay. I want a little dangling. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, look at that. Let's kind of pull that. Move these around a little. That around. Oh, I love that with the little, oh. Okay. I really want it to go this direction. Yeah, like that. Oh, look how cute that is. So there's nothing that says you can't go way out past. Maybe have this kind of dangling over this way a little. Let's see. That maybe. This is that one that's kind of been causing me trouble. There we go. Nope. This needs to go. Sometimes you kind of have to work with it to get it to do what you want, but that's okay. All right, I know we had another one. I think maybe kind of up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, a little bit here. Alright. There. Right in here maybe. Kind of down a little bit here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Rachel, how's it going? How's the shop? I want something kind of right there. Okay. We may need to just pick this. Yeah, I think we'll pick this one. Okay. So I want this, I need something right here. This isn't tall enough. So I'm going to use one of my greenery picks. It's got the little wire on it. Are the ones already in the wreath? So these are peonies, I think. Yeah, we just got these in, Rachel. Look at these. Do you remember me showing you these from Craig Bachman? How pretty they were? I just got them in. Look at how pretty those are. Okay. Everyone needs greenery tape. All right, so we'll put the greenery tape on. It'll cover it, and it's just an extra security. There we go. Now I can get that spot that needs something. Okay. I'm actually going to sneak from behind to get this. There we go. That way I can kind of hide the stick, but still get it kind of in the spot I need it. So see, now we've got our, I want to put some flowers kind of out here. Aren't they awesome? I'll send you some, Susan. I have so much greenery and stuff right now. I need to send you some of that. Okay. Okay. These do not push up, so I have to kind of think about if I need to cut pieces off. Okay. There. Definitely want things out to the side here. Doesn't have to be tall and high and big like these, but you know. Okay. This one, there, okay. And we've still got some of these. So this is from our bush. This one's really cute. You see all the little greenery in it? Yeah. I know. They're pretty. Okay. Let's see. Let's put some in here. Right up in here. There. I've got this one. I need to put it down here so we can kind of have kind of an equal spread with the pink. I like that a lot. We're going super dangly tonight. We just got the dangles going on. I want this one more over here. Okay. These can be pushed up. I want something like right in here, I think. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. There. Let's see if I can get this to go back there. I may or may not be able to. We may just have to trim them off. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. We need to get a little bit in here. Let's put one of these in there. Okay. cute. Alright, so we definitely need to trim these up some. There. There we go. This one, let's maybe put this one off to the side. Trim that one. Okay. There we go. There. Much better. Okay. Okay. We've got this. I love these things. These are my like new favorite. Oh, we got one more. Let's put one. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So we need to put something in here. We need a little bit more over here. Okay. These you can pull apart. Oh, awesome! You have to give her a big hug for all of us. Oh, look how pretty that is. I kind of want a little bit of color. Maybe like right in there. I might have to go back and see. No. Maybe this should hang over this way. Okay. I want that one to stay where I put it. Maybe if I took that off. It's really awesome, but I don't think I can get it to go the direction I want it to. Alright, let's trim off this part here. There, that's better. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Kept hitting the little leafies. So that's just gonna kind of peek through a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Okay. Put little in here. I need to put that on my calendar. You need to send me that date so I don't forget. Seriously. When you start getting a lot in it, it can be a challenge to make sure you're getting it in the right place. Here. way too long. Okay. These just give a little bit of subtle color. Well, I probably need to trim it more here. Right here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. There. Maybe there. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so the only thing we have left to do is just kind of fill in any holes that we have. Like right here. Maybe a little right in here. And we just use greenery to do that. Yeah, let me know because I'll forget. I will forget. Alright. I wanted to get the ruscus. I don't think I got the right thing. I got... Alright, give me a second. Let me see if I can find that. Greenery. This is it. There we go. Okay. So that's it. You see it? This is adjustable. So we can kind of fill in spots that are a little bit bare. I'll kind of pull these out a little. Move it, spread it out a little, there. So you only want to fill in the spots where you definitely have a hole. If you see a hole and I'm not seeing it, shout it out. For holes that are more like this, you can spread it out some more so that you get like more coverage. And what I can do is kind of come from the back to grab these holes. And then all it's going to do is kind of cover that space, but it's not going to like jump out and take over. Okay. Right in there. Some negative space is good, right? So the space up here, we want that to be negative. But kind of in towards the actual wreath, you want it to be more filled in. So that's kind of how you figure out your holes. Okay. I didn't want anything that was super dark as my little hole patcher. Let's see. I think maybe I'll do like this much for right in here. That's good. There. Okay, we have some here. Maybe a little bit bushier for that one. There. See how that just kind of fills that little space in? I want to take a few of these. Let's put them in the bow. Okay. I'll look it up and text it to you in just a little bit, Rachel. Okay. I also have a little bit of this to put in the bow. Okay. This one here, I want to put right there. Right there. Okay. Okay, so now I've got this for the bow. That. Yeah. Okay. I also have a little bit of this for the bow, like right in there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got a spot right there. How long do we need it to be? About right there. Okay. I gotta move all the things so I can get to it. There we go. Let's see. This. I think I'm gonna have to pick this one. It just does not want to stay in place. Okay. So if you have one that doesn't want to stay in place, pop a little stick on it. There. Okay, don't forget to use your florist wire. I mean tape. And you got to stretch it to make it work. So y'all are way too quiet. Why y'all so quiet tonight? Now we can get it exactly where we want it. There we go. All right. Ah, much better. All right, so we need some stuff here. So not like that. Okay. A little bit more there. All right, I'm gonna put some of these leaves in here. Okay, right in there. All right. I have a second one. Okay. Okay. We still need a little something right there. Okay. Okay. Seems to be the worst spot to try to get something in. Hold on, I gotta go in the back. Where is it? Right here. Okay. There. Okay. So this is our last little bit here. What time is it? Okay. These are like little sticks, and they have the little like flower stuff on them. Okay. I just want it to help us kind of keep our line going. I think I made one just a little bit longer. This maybe. There. Okay, one right here, like this. I feel like we have a spot right there. Oh, are you doing taxes and watching me and cooking? Holy cow. You go. I still haven't done our taxes. I hate doing taxes, y'all. It is like the bane of my existence. time to empty my trash. Things are just flat out falling out now. This one. So, this. Let's go back here. There. Okay. That one. This one. I think this one I might just cut short. Yes. Okay. Oops. I know better than that. Okay. This one here. Put that out there. I think we're going to cut that one short too. I don't like that one. All right. There. Better. Okay. There we go. There. All right. So what I can do if I want long ones, I'll put it up under here so that it looks like it's coming out from the bottom, because it's too much to try to drag it behind all this right now. Okay. So I just take my bind wire, make myself a little something I can get in to the grapevine. This is a great piece to help fill in some spots that you have. You see how it starts to kind of fill in a little bit? So this is why we came on a few minutes earlier, because I knew this would probably take me a little bit longer than normal. Okay. See, this is just kind of add a little bit, but not take over. Caught up on something. There we go. That's better. Okay. I really need another one of these for the bottom. I may have to go back and get one. There really needs to be one of these right here. But we don't have another one. I wonder if I could. Nope, I don't like that. I'm not going to use this. This one, we'll have to save it for something else. Okay, so I'm probably going to go back to the store and get a second one of these. Or another one and put it right here. But other than that, we're pretty done. Let's see. Do we see any spots I missed? I have a couple of these I can put in the bow. Okay. Haha, which pink? Almost everything in here is pink. Yeah, I definitely need a few more of these. Maybe one there, one here, for sure, maybe one there. All right. There. Oh, the pick. Yeah. No, they're really shaped that way. We could do one next time. Do you want to do an oval one? It's been a long while since we did an oval one. That would be fun to do. We could do that. I just wanted to do something that was way outside your comfort zone. Probably not outside Susan's comfort zone. But for a lot of y'all, probably. Alright. Don't y'all love how I'm throwing everything to the floor? It'll bite me later. For sure. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty. There. 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 Everything is, that is not true. It is not everything out of your comfort zone. You're funny. This is her regular. This is my not very often. Okay. All right. Here. All right. Let me pick it up so y'all can see. There it is. And you see all the stuff at the top and all the stuff at the bottom. I'm definitely going to have to work on this a little bit, but I am going to have to get a little bit more of these long pieces. That's definitely wild. Wild. Okay. But I was in a hurry because my boys were in the car. Thank you. All right. We're going to do, I got to go press my sign for the live next. But we're doing a Mother's Day for our live tonight. Looks like English Garden. It does kind of look like English Garden. I like that sign though. It is big and in charge. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Well, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. I gotta go get my stuff ready, but I'll see y'all shortly. All right. Bye, y'all.